So guys, if you have clicked on this video, that means you probably do not know what is Gunsmith. And it's okay because a lot of people do not know what is Gunsmith. So if you are new to Call of Duty Mobile or you have been playing Call of Duty Mobile for some time but still confused about how to use Gunsmith, don't worry, this video will explain everything from A to Z of Gunsmith and you will be good to go once you watch this video. In this video we're going to talk about this gunsmith feature because there is fairly a huge percentage of Call of Duty mobile player who are still confused that how to use gunsmith in the best way possible. So before we start this video, I would request you, if you are new to my channel, please do not forget to subscribe the channel, and in the end of this video don't forget to like the video too. To get the latest notification, please turn on the bell notification, and that way you will always be notified whenever I introduce or whenever I launch any of my new videos. Well, let's get started with the gunsmith. What is gunsmith and how can we use gunsmith to the best? Hey guys, welcome back. This is your friend Rankish3 and you are watching R3 Gaming, the channel which is dedicated to gaming videos, gaming tech and lots of tutorial. And today's video we're gonna talk about the weapon upgrade system or weapon customization system for Call of Duty Mobile, which they have recently introduced in last season 9 and goes by the name of Gunsmith. I'm gonna first give you a little bit of history about gunsmith because that's really important to understand. Now earlier what used to happen was that there were weapons and there were different variant of these weapons. So basically there were like common, uncommon, rare, epic and legendary weapons. Now this was a huge problem for everyone because of the same gun there could be like different variants. As you can see in the screenshot over there, that for M4 there are 4 different variants. One is black gold, the other is werewolf fighter, the third one is CQB, and the fourth was is minotaur. So now this used to create a lot of confusion for the players, and then inventory was always choked up to the neck because of different variants of the same gun. To reduce all this problem and to manage them in a better way, Call of Duty Mobile launched the gunsmith feature, and what this did that it brought all the guns into one section and all the weapons into one section. Now what they have done is that earlier there were different guns in the different tiers, like common, like uh, uncommon, and then there was rare, then there was epic, and the top one was legendary. So what they did is that they took out the common one, which is now is known as the base weapon or the base gun. So that's the only gun you have. You do not have any other gun in your inventory. So any of the gun type or any of the weapon which is there in your inventory will always be one base weapon, and then there will be different cameos or skin for that. So now what happens is that your rare and uncommon skin are still there in the cameo section, and what they have done is that after that they have introduced grindable cameos, which you can obtain by completing certain tasks and objectives related to them. So what this does is that it makes easier for a person to choose simply a cameo on its weapon or its gun, and he is good to go by using that particular cameo. Earlier we used to choose the whole different weapon and then we used to customize them once again to have the perfect weapon for us according to our gameplay type. Now as you can see, there are still two of the gun types which were there earlier, like legendary and epic. Now they are left out, but what they did is that they made the blueprints of these guns. So now if you want to still like you still have those guns, like for AK 117 you have medieval And holidays, now they will be like uh, the blueprints for that AK-117 based weapon. That means that you can still use those gun, but you will not be able to use any cameo on those because they are the top tier guns from the old gun weapon system. And this way they have kept all the legendary and epic guns which you have collected or you have got by playing or grinding through the Call of Duty mobile. So what this means that any of the money even which you spent on like draws or battle pass, and you have got certain guns through that, you still have them, so no need to worry about whether you'll be losing them or you won't. Now the third change which they did was they like you know brought all the same weapon type into one heritage. And what they did was, if you earlier had three weapons with a different you know a level of each weapon, so what they did, they made it into only one weapon heritage, and it was only treated the only thing what they did, they did was that the highest gun type will be your gun heritage, or your will be the level for your particular gun. So in this way what happened was, even if you had an M4 which was at level 6, will also be now as M4 base weapon with a level 12. And now you can just upgrade them by using weapon XP or by simply playing by those particular guns, and you can earn XP for that particular gun type, and then it will automatically be keep on upgrading. So that means you will be unlocking a whole lot of different attachments for that particular gun. Now each gun has a different level of a different level of heritage, which means that some gun has 55, some gun has 38, some gun has a different number. I'm not really sure what is on an average for each of the guns, but still I have seen like level 58 if I'm not wrong. And this way you keep on unlocking the whole new sets of attachments which you can use in your weapon during customization, and I'm going to tell you all about this right in this video. Now the fourth change which they brought in was that earlier you used to have one scope or one reticle and three different slot attachments. So now what they have done is that they made it till 5. So that means earlier it used to be 4 attachments, now it can be 5 attachments, which is a huge change if you ask me, because now you have one more option which is going to make your gun handling or gun customization much more easier and suitable to your playstyle. So in my terms of view, there is no perfect loadout for any of the guns, but there are some loadouts which works better for almost a large number of people. And if you have a certain type of play style, you can customize it to your suitability. So what is happening now is that you still have those 5 attachments, and you can choose from other cameos from the that is available in the Gunsmith. And also you can now customize your weapon with different charms and stickers and all sort of things which are just cosmetic in nature and does not affect your gun capability in any way. Well, here is what I was talking about. So now you can put charms to your gun, you can use different cameos, you can use different stickers, and you can use different radicals. For now, each scope which is available, you have approximately 8 to 10 different sort of radicals which you keep on unlocking by putting each scope and playing with that, and you will keep on unlocking these different radicals. If you don't know what are radicals are basically fine lines on your scope which makes it easier for you to target while ADSing, right? You probably have seen it, or you can some people do refer it as crosshair. That was particularly the word while everybody was playing PUBG. So all of the people who are still like PUBG fan, but they have to play Call of Duty Mobile because of PUBG getting banned, you can also watch this video and learn a little bit about Gunsmith, which probably would help you in getting a better weapon uh, handling. So in this video I'm going to show you two different gun modes, which will make you understand that how you can customize your weapon. So we will start with DRH because it is kind of one of my favorite guns, and you can see this is a the golden cameo DRH. So I have unlocked all the attachments and the gun is maxed out, so definitely I can show you a hell lot of attachments and customization for this particular weapon. So this is basically how the UI looks for your primary weapon, and once you click on the gunsmith, you will go into the gunsmith and you can start customizing your weapon. Now in this UI, one thing I which want to point out is that the compass which with the number 1 which you see just next to the gunsmith means that you have one blueprint for this particular weapon. That means that you have uh, either got one of the legendary or epic gun type earlier for this particular gun. So I'm gonna show everything about this. So if you want to get the gun information, it is already available right here in this screen, which says DRH equipped with all the damage, accuracy, range, fire rate, mobility and control. And if you want to read more about it, you can just click this 3 lines over here, which is also known as burger menu, and you can read about the gun. It's an automatic assault rifle which provide higher damage over the long range and a large caliber gun. So that means the damage is probably higher than the rest of the guns, or particularly similar to other assault rifles. So now what you need to do is that if you want to upgrade your gun, you just simply need to, I'll just show you once again, you just simply need to click on the upgrade icon over here, which is already maxed out for me because I've already done that. And you can see that there is a lot of tier in this, or a lot of level in the upgrading this weapon. So the top level is 55, which I have already done. And if you want to upgrade your gun, you can use weapon XP card. There are 3 different type of weapon XP cards. Now if you don't know how to get them, you can either buy them by using CP, or you can simply play the game, and there are certain objectives which you want to complete in order to get these weapon XP. If you do not have these weapon XP, it doesn't mean that you won't be able to upgrade your weapon. Yes, you can. You just simply need to play with that particular weapon for a period of time, and the gun will automatically upgrading itself and unlocking all the different attachments which you just saw on each of these levels. So this means that this particular gun has 55 different attachments. That is a hell lot of possibility for customization. Now if you go into the gunsmith option, you will see this UI where you will have like 9 different attachments which you can use on DRH. And this is not only on DRH, but this is for each gun. Like you have 9 different attachments which you can use, and you can customize your weapon. So it includes muzzle, barrel, optic, stock, perk, laser, under barrel, ammunition and rear grip. Also on the right hand side you can see the weapon stats, and once you go to the customization, you can use different cameos which you have earned throughout the gameplay, like rare, uncommon, sand. So I don't have rare and uncommon. I have the sand, dragon, splinter, tear, jungle, reptile and completionist. I have completed all the challenge, so I have got this gold and I'm using it. So this is how you put the cameo. Then you have different charms. You have all these different charms. Sorry, some of the charms, the first 2 are been cut because of this camera view, but anyways, you can see it on your game. And then you have stickers. So you keep on getting these different stickers through battle pass and through other challenges, and you can use up to 4 different sticker on your gun. And then you have reticle, and reticle is only available when you are using an optic. Since I'm not using any optic, so I wouldn't be able to put any of the reticles. Now what you need to do is that I'll show you there Before we customize any of the weapon, you can simply go and select which weapon you want to use, because since there is one blueprint available for this weapon, that means DRH changed, which I got as a battle pass, is available with me, and you can see this is how it looks like. But I am using the base version of DRH because I want to put the gold cameo on it, and you can only put the gold cameos on the base weapon. You cannot put it on epic or legendary blueprints. Also, what you can do is, once you optimize or customize your whole weapon, you can just simply go on save, and you can use these different slots to save them. All you need to do is that click on the top level name which is there, and you just can customize it yourself, and you can just click OK and it will be saved. So I've already saved one version of this gun. So this helps you like creating 4 different styles of a gun, and you can simply use them to whenever you are going for a gameplay, you can use the exact layout for that particular gameplay from your loadout. So now you can see there are a lot of options in muzzle, and same way there are a lot of options, like there are 3 options for barrel, then there are different optics, a huge lineup of optics which you can use, and then there is stock, and then there are perks. If you don't know what is perks, let me know in the comment below. I will make a different video for all the perks which that you can use on the weapon. I'll explain each one of them. And then there is lasers which you can put, and then there is under barrel, and then there is ammunition to increase the damage of the gun in some cases, not in all the cases, and then there is grips to make it more easy. So what you want to do basically is that I'll just show you that this is how the stat looks for a basic or the base version of DRH. Now it has a damage of 47, but if you'll see the one which I have customized, it has a damage of 67 with an accuracy of 72, and the base version has an accuracy of 63. The range is 54, it's similar, fire rate is similar, mobility is 64 while the base version has 63, and control is 54 while the base version has 57. So what you want to do is that basically you want to pick up these different stats which you want to improve on, and then use all these attachments to the most or the best way which increases or makes the gun perfect for you according to your playstyle. Now for me particularly, what I look is that I need to have a good mobility along with a decent damage and a high accuracy. That's what I always look into, because I am not a 4-finger player. I am like 2 or 3. Sometimes I play with 2 fingers, like 2 thumbs and 1 finger sometimes. So mobility is a very big challenge for me because I don't play on iPad, I play on mobile, and while holding your mobile you have like some sort of restriction in mobility. So people who are playing on iPads or using probably 3-4 fingers, they have a greater chance of having a better mobility, and even if their mobility is a little bit low, they would be able to perform better. For me, since I'm playing 2 fingers, I need to have a great mobility and great accuracy. That gives me an advantage over the enemy, so that my shots land properly and they are registered properly, and then even if the damage is a little bit low, I would be able to compensate that with my accuracy and with my mobility. So that's what I particularly look into. You can look into different stat according to your playstyle, and what you can do is, if you don't know how to customize, you can just simply click on this fluorescent bulb icon over here, and this will open this recommended attachments option, and this way you would be getting like 3 different recommendations, and you can choose whatever recommendation you want to. This is just a guideline to help you out, that how you can customize your gun, but this is not something which you should always be follow, and I'll tell you why. Because in one of the case, in this particular cases, I am kind of using this suggestion 3. You shouldn't be always following this one, because uh, I'll show you why, because if you probably can get a better loadout by using your own customization. And why is that? I'll show you. I have customized my maneuver and I was able to get a better gunsmith of this one using my own customization rather than the one suggested by the computer. So now you can see I have a barrel, I have a stock, I have a strike foregrip, and I have a granulated grip tape and a perk FMJ, and my damage is 49, accuracy is 81, range is 67, mobility is little decreased by 51, fire rate is 50, and control is 61. Now the suggestions which we have is like none of these suggestion comes anyway closer in terms of accuracy and control and range. So that's what I always look into. So you don't really need to follow everything which is there. Try out your own customization and then you would be probably able to make a better weapon as per your gameplay. So this is all how you customize your weapon in Call of Duty Mobile Gunsmith. And one more thing which you can do is, what I want to do is I'll just remove this perk and I will use an optic. So I can give you an example, like if I use, let's put a scope, good scope, yeah, let's put a 3x tactical scope, and then I'm going to show you what are radical. And this is radical. Basically you can see all these different radicals, you can use any one of them. So it just gives you a better aiming option while ADSing, right? So this is what I wanted to tell you guys, and I'll unequip this and I'm gonna go back and put FMJ. So this is it guys, and you can do this for any of the weapon type like SMG, shotgun, LMJ, sniper, anything. And not only for primary weapon, this can be done for your secondary weapons, for like melee weapons like knife, and if you have an axe, it can be done for an axe. Launchers, pistols, you can also customize pistols like to whatever point you are able to. Well, that is all for the gunsmith, and I hope you guys have liked this video. If you did, please put a please put a comment that what you liked in the video into the comment section, and do give the thumbs up and follow the channel. Well, with that, I'll take leave from you guys. See you soon next time. Till then, bye bye, take care, have a great day.